Hey guys, I'm at the field with the Millennium Master and I'm going to fly it with the FlySky Paladin PL-18. Alright, so I've got the Paladin PL-18. This is my first flight with this radio. I've got it set up to fly the Millennium Master. The reason I chose this airplane for this radio test is because I'm so familiar with that Millennium Master. It's just a very comfortable airplane for me to fly. It's kind of like my pickup truck. I'll fly that thing anywhere. So I've got throttle lock turned off. I've got to calibrate the ESC. And then we'll take off and go for a flight and see how this radio system does. First time flying with this radio. You guys know what that's like too, right? Flying with a new radio, different sticks, it's like not your stuff, you know? It's one thing to fly with your stuff. This is like flying with somebody else's stuff. So here we go. Hopefully everything works out okay. Well, I can tell you one thing right off the bat. Trim. Right off the bat is that the, let's see if I did the trim the right way. I think I did cross trim, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think I did do cross trim. So right off the bat, the sticks are definitely softer than mine. It takes a much lighter touch on this one because I'm used to a heavier spring on mine. And I know the video's kind of weak right now because I'm up high. I'm up high because I'm flying a new radio. I want to make sure I give myself an opportunity to recover in the event there's a problem.
That thing is silent.
Yeah, this is definitely like flying somebody else's plane. I mean, that's my plane, but it's like flying somebody else's because the radio system's completely different. And I think the Expo behaves a little bit differently too. Like I'm used to the OpenTX Expo. The throttle ratchet is very precise. I can tell you that. If you like the Ratchet, and I do, that's a very precise ratchet. It's very, you can feel every single notch, at least the way I have mine tuned and set up. So that feels really good. And I'm getting a buzz. I don't know what the buzz is, but I'm getting this haptic feedback in the radio, and I'm not sure what that is. That's a little alarming. I don't have a radio antenna on this one that I can aim. Remember, the antenna on this is baked in. So I'm kind of wondering, because I'm standing right in front of this wood bench, if maybe that wood bench is interfering with my signal. So I'm going to step out of the station for just a second. And this thing should have all the range. This is a full range radio and receiver in this plane right now. It definitely feels like somebody else's stuff. That's weird, huh? How that works.
Yeah, I just felt that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, somebody else's equipment. There's another buzz. I don't know what the buzz is. I wonder if that's a minute beep or something.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's a haptic.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I don't want to look down, so I'm not sure what the buzz is. Kind of makes you appreciate voice prompts that we get on OpenTX, right?
That doesn't have voice prompts?
It does have some voice. Like it'll tell you, it'll tell you when you boot up that there's switches that are not down. You know, it'll tell you stuff like that. But whatever that haptic is, it's not giving me any kind of voice for that. And I do think it has a RSSI prompt as well. So I don't think it's RSSI. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm thinking maybe it's a minute timer. I need a little more expo. I set the expo on this exactly the way I set it on my Radio Master, exactly. And it's not enough. I need more. So that's interesting. Maybe it might be a resolution question. I know these gimbals, I got the red gimbals, the red aluminum ones. I know these are 4096, and there's another buzz. That could not have been RSSI, no way. So anyway, I've got the red aluminum gimbals in here, so they are 4096. I'm not sure how that compares with the Radio Master gimbals. I'm not sure. Just don't know. There we go. Well, first flight up and down on the Paladin. I don't know what the beeping was. I'll see if I can figure it out back on the bench, but it wasn't beeping, it was haptic feedback. But I'd say overall, well, it worked fine. No complaints. It's very easy to set up the model. This is what I expected. It's kind of like this seems to me like it'd be a killer airplane radio, and probably anything with a flight computer, it would do. See, it just did it again. That cannot be RSSI. Can't be. The signal says 100. Signal 1 says 100, and RSSI says 37 dBm. And I don't know why, but my timer, oh, it's off. That's why. Yeah, the timer is just now down to 29 seconds. So, yeah, I don't know what the buzzing was. I'm going to have to try and figure that out. May have to have Freddie stand next to me and look at the screen to see if he can help me spot it, because I can't see it. And I did not bring the sunshade. That's my fault. It's kind of what I expected. I think this would be a really good radio for a basic fixed wing setup, and anything with a flight computer. I think it would be great for something like that. I can tell you weight-wise, it feels really good. The gimbals feel solid, although a little soft, so I'll make adjustments there. And the model configuration was a piece of cake. There was nothing to it. Thanks to FlySky for sending me this radio for review. I'll keep it on this plane and fly it for a while and try and get the hang of it, and maybe tinker with some things and get a feel for the expo. I'll keep playing with it and let you guys know over time how this radio performs. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that notification bell and the subscription button down below so you know when new material hits the channel. That's all I've got for today. Take it easy. Hey, if you like the work I do here on RC Video Reviews, please consider joining me on Patreon. For about the price of a cup of coffee, you can help me keep making videos just like this one. If you'd like to help out, there's a link in the description and on your screen.
How often was it? Was it like a rhythm to it,
No.
or just sporadic?
No rhythm. Yeah, it was. I tried thinking maybe it was a timer, and it's possible that was a timer, like a 1 minute alert. That's the one possibility I'm kind of thinking. 2 videos today. Good. Got material. And I still have our first look video for the Protos that I never did because we came back and I rebuilt it. That was the day it crashed, and I started rebuilding it instead of working on the videos. Oops. Cool.
Good now.
Yeah, see, she's saying signal loss now.
Telemetry thing?
Well, I unplugged the battery. So it makes sense that she would say signal lost. Uh-oh. Why did the input level go all the way to 0?